Hi, I'm Brent Young, co-owner and founder of The Meat Hook and Cozy Royale here in Brooklyn, New York. So The Meat Hook is a whole animal butcher shop, which means that we buy the whole animal from local farms. The idea behind a whole animal butcher shop is that you want to buy from a farm where you know how the animals are being raised. So the idea behind Cozy Royale was to have a restaurant that could work in tandem with a butcher shop, because there are some things that are best sold out of a butcher case, and there's some things that are best actually just put on a plate. So from the butcher shop, we work with 3 core farms that we have like a brother-sister relationship with. And that has developed over 10 years, but we became really close at the beginning because we were truly growing together. You know, just like any relationship, like it's a thing that needs to be nurtured, and you need communication, and you need to be able to talk to the farmer about, you know, what's working and what's not working for them. I mean, the incentive for most farmers to go directly to a restaurant is that they'll get a little bit more for their product. They also know where their product is going. So for an animal that does have a lifespan and was raised somewhere, you want to know, after you put all of that care into the product, where it's going and that people are going to enjoy this thing. That just doesn't happen in an industrial system if you're going to work with the distributor. So working with a farmer gives them real feedback into the work that they're putting day in, day out. I'd say if you want to work with a local farmer, find one that you like and just take things one step at a time. Restaurant work is hard, farming is 10 times harder, and those guys really never get any credit for the quality of product that ends up on a plate. In building a restaurant menu here at Cozy Royale, we wanted to offer something that customers maybe hadn't seen before or thought of before, so we wanted to develop a beef neck steak. That sounds untraditional because it is. We like that it rings a little rye. It's not necessarily a steak, and you're like, what the heck is a beef neck? The cut itself is part of the chuck roast, which is the same muscle that goes into the shoulder, what we call Delmonico steaks, and then into the ribeye. So it's a really flavorful, wonderful, wonderful cut, but as it goes into the neck, that muscle does a lot more work, so it's a lot more tough. So you need to first slow cook the neck, which we roll, season, and sous vide. That helps protect the color of the cut itself. So then we slice and sear it like a steak for the pickup. So it has all of the Maillard caramelization that a steak would have, but it has the interior consistency that a pot roast has. Overhauling a menu is always a really difficult thing to do. So if you can start chipping away at it, that's a good thing, but don't feel like you need to overhaul everything all at the same time. Don't start buying, 2 whole steers every week. Like, it's a ton of work, and you need to know how you're actually going to use everything on the animal. It can provide an amazing cost savings to you. You can get really great product, but just keep in mind, like, most chefs don't need more work to do, but you are going to be taking on more work by getting whole animals. Again, it's more fun and more exhilarating, but whatever you can do to make good steps is a step closer to creating a better food system.